Hey guys, it's Chris with Fresh Guest Gaming, and I'm back in Minecraft on the PC, and we're going over another tutorial. Whatcha? Alright, so here we go, guys. Is what this is. You might be wondering, this is not only a cobblestone generator, but it's an automated stacker. Uh, is that a thing? I don't know. It's a thing now. All right, I just made that up. I don't know if that's a real thing, but it is now. All right, so it basically is what it's going to do. It's going to generate a cobblestone here, and it's going to push those out into this row, and then those pistons are then going to stack it all the way in here. And yes, that's 10 pistons stacking at 13 high. Come on, do the math, guys. What is 10 times 13? That's right, 130. So in about 10 minutes or so, it makes about 130 blocks of cobblestone. And then that way you don't have to go out and mine them anytime you need them. They'll be right there waiting for you. Alright, so let me show you how this thing works, guys. Let me wire it up. And let me turn it on. Alright. Alright, so let me start my clock here. Place break. Alright. So as you can see, this is how it works. And it's all done on timing. Alright, so whenever I show you how to build this, make sure you get the timing right, because if this piston goes too fast, it seems to glitch and not generate a cobblestone, so it has to go slower. And then if these things here aren't matched up with that, then yeah, they don't work together. Alright, so as you see, this thing is going to basically stack a whole row of cobblestone all the way up to its maximum, and then it's going to then start on the second row. Alright, it's going to do that all the way until this is all filled up, and then you got cobblestone for days. Alright, so let's see. Let's watch it go into the second row before I show you how to build this thing. Alright, it's full, so now let's go second row. There it goes, there it goes. Alright, so we'll let this thing keep going, and I'll show you how to build this thing, and then we'll come back and we'll see how full it is. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, and I'm back, and let's get to building this thing. Okay, I use obsidian only because I know it don't catch on fire, and it looks alright. Alright, so all you do is you place it in a formation like this with what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks in between. Alright, and then so you're going to take a piston, you're going to break it there, and you're going to place it. Okay, and what's that? 1, 2, 3, and then a piston. Alright, and then next to the piston down beneath, you're going to make a hole. Alright, and this is what's going to generate everything where we need it. So we'll put our lava there, our water there, and moolah. Alright, so as you can see, when I break it, it comes back. So we already have an obsidian, a cobblestone generator. Alright, but we don't have a self-sustaining one that stacks itself. So let me show you how to do that. Alright, so also, if you're doing this part and you're not getting the cobblestone to generate on this piston, you need to kind of play around with things until you do. But if you do it how I just showed you, you should not have a problem. But if you do, keep messing with it until you get the cobblestone generating on this piston. Alright, has to do that. Alright, so now, in order, we can break that, because now we got the lava and the water contained, and we need a way for that to get out. So then now we're going to get our regular pistons, and we're going to start stacking them across right here. Alright, we're going to go 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, so then the 10 and then plus like the 3, that's going to equal your total of 13. So that a piston can push a block, so then it'll stop here, and it won't just keep going with nothing to push it. Okay, so now pretty much that's the setup, guys. That's pretty much what you need. Now let's get into how to wire this thing up. Alright guys, I'm back. Now let's get this thing wired up. Is what you're going to need for the wiring is just the basics. You're just going to need repeaters and redstone. That's really all it takes. Alright, so take your repeaters. You're going to want to place them like this. Oh, I did not mean to put that on ticks. No ticks, guys. No ticks. That's very important. So just put them all the way across and just keep them all on one tick. Alright, and like I said, it's very important because this is all done on timing. If you get any of these wrong, that might throw it off. So remember, no ticks on those. Alright, and then you're just going to spam some red dust across all these. Alright, and then you're going to bring it out one, and you're going to want to do 2 repeaters here on 4 ticks. Make sure they're facing that way because our power is going to go into here and then power those. So if you got them facing this way, no power is going to go into those, so that's very important that you make sure. Alright, so then you're going to take some dust and you're going to go across here like this and go one out. Leave a space. Alright, leave a space between that and the obsidian. What are you doing? Get back here. Alright, and then you're going to go across and plug it into your piston. Alright, if you don't bring it out and you try to go right along here, it's just going to go right to that block and it's not actually going to power that. So make sure you do it just like that, guys. Alright, so now we basically have those connected. Those are going to be hooked to the same supply. Oh, and also, yeah, let's say a few blocks in, you can put it here, here, or here. It doesn't really matter, but you're going to want to put another repeater just to make sure, with no ticks by the way, just to make sure that it gets to this block because, you know, power only travels so far on redstone. So, alright, so now, let's do our clock. Alright, so for our clock, we're going to need to go repeaters, alright, and go 1, 2 that way, 1, 2 that way, 1, 2 that way, and 1, 2 that way. All these need to be on 4 ticks. Very important. 4 ticks. Alright, how many ticks? Yes, 4. Alright, good. Alright, so now that those are on 4 ticks, finish wiring your clock. If you don't know how to make a clock, it's basically just this simple. You can use 1 repeater in each spot, but we need this for the right timing, so make sure you do that. And also, I'll be doing a tutorial on clocks real soon, but for now, just follow what I'm doing. Alright, so now I'm placing redstone in each corner. Alright, so now basically it's going to form our clock. So the power is going to go in here and it's just going to keep going around and around, and so it's going to keep powering that. It's going to keep powering these. Alright, and then it's all going to work better. Alright, so let's test it here. So now we basically should be ready to go. Alright, so I'm going to place break. Alright. As you see, that piston, then those. And that's all based on the timing that I have set here. Alright. And that is it, guys. That is how you make a, what did I call it? A cobblestone generator stacker. Yes, yes. That sounds sexy. Alright, so now while that's doing that, now you can enclose this if you want. You know, say you want your world to look beautiful. As you can see, I've kind of enclosed mine over there. You know, just be creative with it. Stack, you know, blocks or whatnot around it and make it look beautiful. Also, just, you know, you can use, like, let's say a lever to power this. Let's shut it off. Alright, power stopped. Alright, so now you can use a lever to do this. However, where's my lever? You'll need to kind of rig it. And let me show you what I mean. Alright, so you place your lever there. So now you just got to go on off. Just like that. Now, if you don't turn it off, let me show you what happens. Hurry up, power, go through there. Alright, so if you just turn it on, it's going to constantly send it. It's going to constantly send a signal out, and then it's going to lock it up. Alright, because it stops here because this is just constantly giving it power. So then the whole circuit's full of power, and then it's not going to work. Alright, so remember, if you want to use a lever, that's fine. That's up to you. But on off. On off. And you know, that's why I do that with the redstone torch, is just on off. But you can just... Alright, now it's all going, fully automated. Alright, and then you'll have all the cobblestone you want. Alright, let's go check this one. Let's see how this one was doing. And as you can see, it is completely full, and it is ready for me to mine. The good thing about this is once it's full, and you can start mining, guess what? It just keeps going. And it will keep going until it's all back full again. You know, so that's the good thing. So say I just wanted to say, take out this whole row and just kind of mine it. Look, just as quick as that. Alright, guys. That's all I got, and if you have any questions about this, you know, feel free to ask in the comments. Of course, like the video, subscribe for more tutorials. They will be coming about every other day. Alright guys, hope you liked the video. Subscribe. We'll see you next time, and peace. Did you like the video? Click like. Also, you can comment below, and there's a subscribe button right in the middle for you to subscribe. Also, there's 2 extra videos on there for you to check out, so please do so, and don't forget to rate those as well. Alright guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.